Welcome back to CBS Saturday Morning. Here at Augusta National, patrons lucky enough to take in the final 2 rounds of the Masters in person get to feast their eyes on the club's natural beauty, from the Georgia pines to the vibrant azaleas, along with some of golf's best players. And when it comes to actual feasting, the food choices are simple yet legendary. The pimento cheese and egg salad sandwiches, still just $1.50 a piece. And it turns out, away from Augusta National, culinary traditions are also a part of Masters Week. Today, on a special edition of The Dish, Luigi's, an annual stop for patrons and golfers alike, rich in family and flavor. Step into Luigi's restaurant in Augusta, Georgia, and you're transported back in time.
We have old family pictures, golfers, Arnold Palmer, Jack Nicklaus.
The Golden Bear, man, you have everybody.
Penelope Ballas Stewart is the 4th generation in her family to run the restaurant, now Augusta's oldest. One of the things that we're known for are these jukeboxes. That's Amore, Dean Martin, some Elvis, Frank Sinatra.
Is it really a quarter?
Billie Holiday. It is a quarter. You get a deal if you go up to the main box up front. You get 3 plays for 2 quarters. While the music may set the tone, it's Luigi's food which has made it a fixture in town since its doors opened in 1949. But don't let the Italian name fool you. The cuisine? Gritalian.
Gritalian. I like that.
That's right. Part Greek, part Italian, a combo that dates back to Penelope's great-grandfather, Nick Ballas, who immigrated to the U.S. from Greece.
He didn't open a Greek restaurant. He opened Luigi's.
No. And there is a good reason for that. So Greek food was definitely, they would have thought it was very foreign back then.
Yeah.
So through the years, he added some Greek items onto the menu. And even the meat sauce and the sauces have a bit of a Greek flair.
That flair adding to traditional Italian favorites like the chicken parmesan and toasted ravioli. And of course, Greek offerings like the Greek salad with homemade dressing.
Oh my gosh, that's delicious.
And the restaurant's signature dish, Greek chicken.
Falls off the bone.
It does, because it's cooked in the pizza oven. That is the secret ingredient with the chicken. It's at such a high heat that it locks in all of the juice and really gives it that crisp on the outside.
For a little kick, there's the homemade sausage in Luigi's made-to-order lasagna.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's great. Oh my God, I love spicy.
It is. The sausage is amazing. That was my great-grandfather's recipe.
That sausage also a part of the ultimate Gritalian offering.
So the Greek combination pizza has a pepperoni, the Italian sausage, tomatoes, feta cheese, bell peppers, onions, mushrooms.
Turns out Penelope's great-grandfather was the first to bring any kind of pizza to Augusta, putting it on the menu in 1949 as pizza pie.
Customers, because it was new to the area, had no clue what it was, so they would order it for dessert. And then at the end, They would order a pizza, and
they're waiting for their pie.
Surprised that it was what it was.
As for actual dessert, the house favorite is simple: a Greek sundae of ice cream and homemade baklava.
We call it Penny's Delight, because my grandmother, Penny, is the one who created it.
Thank you, Penny.
I know.
Penelope's grandmother, who she's named after, was famous for that baklava, one of the family recipes passed down from one generation to the next.
So the recipes have not changed for the most part. Every generation maybe has tweaked something here or there, but for the most part, everything is the same.
Handed down verbally?
Literally in a little black book.
A different little black book than what people might think of.
Right.
It's the same recipes Penelope grew up eating at Luigi's, which doubled as the family gathering spot with her grandparents, then parents, running the restaurant.
When did you know that this was what you wanted to do?
I always wanted to do it. I've just always loved every aspect of the business. It's all I ever wanted to do.
Part of the business at Luigi's, an appreciation of golf, which started with her grandfather Chuck.
He loved the Masters tournament, and back in the early days of the tournament when it wasn't, it was anybody could buy a badge. He would buy tickets and hand them out to help promote and
to his customers.
Yes. And there used to be a Masters parade, and he was the chairman for the parade.
Masters Week, the busiest of the year for Luigi's, back when Penelope's grandfather ran things, and now.
People used to walk up and ask my grandfather, how long is the wait? And he would say, don't ask. We serve cocktails while people wait, so just get a drink and enjoy the company out here. And you get a seat when you get a seat.
Her grandfather was also the one who started this collection of Masters badges, which her father has proudly added to.
These date back to '63.
Wow. Do you know how much this is worth?
I don't. We get, people come in and want to make offers on it every year.
While Penelope says it's not for sale, there's one thing her family treasures even more when it comes to the Masters.
Every year you see the same faces come through, sometimes some new faces, but the same customers come in from all different parts of the world.
And it's not just the Masters patrons.
Ben Crenshaw comes and sees us every year. He's one of our favorites. We have a soft spot for Gentle Ben.
You lit up right there when you said it.
I know, because he's such a genuine person. And his wife, Julie, and their girls, so they all come in. The Nicholas family would eat with us every year. The pilots would come eat with us and take food back to the Air Bear. So, it's just lots of traditions.
Just like passing on the family business.
I would come and work, side by side with my dad just during the transition, as he did with his father and his father did with his father.
And you were telling me about your daughter.
She just has the knack. It's just in her blood. And we have such a big family, I can't imagine that there won't be that love among someone in the 5th generation.
Right.
So our goal is definitely to keep it moving forward.
Luigi's going on
for many generations. That's our plan.
Hit the century mark.
That's it.
And we could not ship Luigi's back to you guys, but I wanted you to be able to eat, and I wanted to keep with tradition. So, like I have the pimento cheese and egg salad sandwiches here, I know you have them back in studio. I've been enjoying them every day along with a crow's nest, so I hope you guys enjoy just a little taste of the Masters that I was able to send you.
When I lived in Columbia, South Carolina, pimento cheese was my go-to sandwich because, I didn't eat meat. This was
Good
it.
stuff.
And you got to put potato chips in it.
And how much do these cost there?
$1.50. $1.50.
I know.
That's it. So good.
Isn't that great?
Classic.
Good stuff.